my name is Aida Ziari and I'm an interior designer at Salax Design and Construction. I am so excited that you guys here with me today because I'm going to show you the process of design and renovation of this small office. Let's start to show you how this office looked like when I walked in. Okay, so the space was very small and it was divided to two sections by a big giant wall right in the middle. So the first part, as soon as you walk in, there was a reception area, and the reception literally was just a small L-shaped desk, just a simple desk with art behind it and some sitting area. And then you walked in through this wall and it was a giant desk with lots of storage around this room, and some arts on a wall, a big printer, a lot of filing and mismatching cabinets that they wouldn't go together and they just were there to store items. So in addition to all those, there was a carpet on the floor and a ceiling tile on the ceiling, and the ceiling was very low. So I didn't like that. Now you saw how this office looked like before. It's time for you to see the design process. I started with playing with the layout, and there were some requirements from my client. The first one was my client wanted to have two desks at the back, not one. So the space is supposed to be for two people, and he wanted a reception area and he wanted lots of storage and a TV. I came up with this layout that I thought is going to give me the best layout possible, and that was switching the reception from left to right, because the left side wall was not perfect. It has a little notch in it and I didn't like it. I wanted a nice wall background and a clean wall, and that would have been not happening on the left side, so I switched the reception to the right side. I also added a pony wall in the middle of the room, you know, where the big wall was, to divide the room into two, so to give the back a little bit of privacy, because they're working with a lot of papers and I didn't want those papers to be seeable from outside, and also for security reasons. So we added this pony wall, and then they needed a lot of storage. So the tallest and the longest wall in the office, it's become a storage floor to ceiling. The desks are side by side, and I think that layout worked the best. So the process of renovating this office just started. It's a very, very small office, but it's going to be very, very functional. We will have a reception area, we will have two beautiful desks, we will have tons of storage, filing cabinet, and a lot of beautiful feature walls that's going to be in this office. We already did the final design, we already confirmed everything with the client, and today is the first day that we're demolishing the office and making sure everything is clean and ready to start the construction phase. So when the demolishing started, we removed the flooring, the carpet flooring that I didn't like, and also the ceiling tiles, and we raised the ceiling, which was a lot of work, and drywalled the ceiling to a higher level because I wanted to bring the eyes up. So the design started with designing of this logo. The logo was the first and last name of my client, and we designed it to have an angle, and the logo is very simple and clean, and I took those angles and I used them throughout the office, throughout the feature wall, the desk, the reception area, for the continuity of the theme, and everything, the inspiration comes from that logo. Oh my god, I love the reception area. The reception desk is very small, but it's pretty. It has the angle stone and LED light to showcase that angle stone. And behind it, we had this wood wall that has all those angles that was in the logo. And we have a light shining right on top of it to highlight it. It's very important to highlight your features with lighting for sure. And then I have this giant pendant hanging from the ceiling, and I did that by purpose at the corner of the desk because I really wanted to bring the eyes up. The space is very small, but after using all those tricks, honestly, the space doesn't look as small. It looks spacious, it looks very nice. It's definitely eye-catching. If you remember, on the left, there was a little notch in the wall, you know, where the reception area was, the L-shaped desk. I took an advantage of that L-shaped wall and have my floating shelf in there, and my client now can display the items that he likes in there. And then I have a lower cabinet all the way with push to open doors for smaller items that you need to store in the office, like pens, smaller notepad stuff. And then on the wall on the right, there is this frame, and there's a poster that's supposed to be there. And this poster will change, I guess, every season, depends on like whatever they want to basically showcase. So that poster is part of this office theme, and it's gonna change every season based on what they like. So we have this frame there for them to display this poster. One of my favorite design elements of this office is this pony wall. This pony wall is dividing the reception area from the back, and also give the people that working at the back a little bit of privacy, which is great. And I didn't want it to just be a regular pony wall. I added a gorgeous Optimist fireplace right on top of it. So people that are working at the back, they can take a look at this gorgeous fireplace instead of looking outside, because the outside view is not very nice. And also people that walk into the office, they see this beautiful flame and also the gorgeous reception area. So the whole place is very welcoming. This gorgeous electric fireplace is very unique because there is no backing behind us, there is no glass behind it. It's literally open flame, and you can have it on all the time. You can have it on all the seasons, summer, spring, winter, doesn't matter. And it's see-through, and that's what I like about it. It just feels like you have fire in the middle of the room. My client needed a lot of storage, and it was mainly filing and paper storage. So the longest wall in the office becomes storage system. There's a lot of filing drawers and filing cabinets, floor to ceiling all the way. And there is a TV right in the middle and a bar fridge right at the corner, which is great. And to mimic the same sort of a shape of that logo that we talked about and continuity of the office, the countertop of this shelving goes all the way to the end, and it goes to the front wall in an angle format, and that's kind of like bring the eye up, and it just makes the eye travel throughout the room, and I love that. I also wallpapered the rest of the wall to bring out a little bit of texture and mood to this space, and I didn't end up finishing there. The desk that we have in this space, the front of it have the same angle and the same two material, the MDF painted gray, and also the laminate that has a walnut grain pattern on it, and it just beautiful. Everything goes very well together, and honestly, it looks gorgeous. I also wasn't involved with the furniture selection for this office, and the reception chairs and computer desk all were my client choice based on his need. I am very satisfied about the design and renovation of this office. The space is very small when you see it in person, but honestly, with the design element and technique, we made it look much bigger, more spacious, and also functionality is very important when it comes to design. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Definitely make sure that you like and subscribe for a good vibe, and I'll see you in my next video.